Caramba, we had that Spanish test today, didn't we? I'll just wing it. It'll be fine. Wing it? Like always? You obviously don't expect to get fluent in any language anytime soon. Have you seen my schedule? For the past 2 years, I have 2 hours of Japanese learning, 2 hours of French learning, planned in a day, 4 days a week. That's the road to fluency. It's just so much easier to learn a language when you're working together with other people who just love the language as much as you do. I mean, I'm part of this online study group for Greek, and it's so amazing to see just how everybody supports each other and helps each other out. So miss, in this 3-month course, we're going to look at every single tense and grammatical concept from B1, and by the end, we're going to be able to speak about the following topics. Is that correct? Okay, awesome. Now, question. Just so I understand correctly, there is the rule for all of the irregular verbs in the preterite tense in German that added te. Also, the regular ones. Okay. So if I know those, every single regular verb is gonna have that ending? Sim, então, eu estava na praia, ele me falou, como se fala isso? How do you say, you know, he asked me to go to the sand. Now that I've got my 500-day streak on Duolingo, I should probably go and actually try to use the language. Well, I'm already at it. Might as well get to a 600-day streak. So how many languages do you speak? Well, last week I started learning Spanish, but then I wasn't really feeling it. Oh, and then I started this awesome Korean series. Have you heard of it? 18. And so, yeah, I did 2 weeks on Duolingo. Then I realized I just wasn't really passionate about it, you know. Look, sir, why don't we just learn the exact phrases we need to order a coffee or something practical? And maybe a couple of, you know, slang in there too. Man, did you see that 6-week trip to Japan? I am gonna absolutely master Japanese. Can you imagine being able to read all of those alphabets, speak like the natives? Oh my god, let's go and book it. Programming languages are a language, right? I reckon I'm gonna get fluent in that language from the Game of Thrones. I wonder if this teacher's even qualified. Who needs a teacher? They don't know that I have all the top 10 apps for language learning. I'm gonna be fluent in no time. Crap. No one here speaks English. Ja, das könnten wir machen. Yep, genau. Ich spreche Deutsch. So yeah, my university was offering this Russian course and I just could not resist. I mean, I would die if I couldn't talk to people and like go and visit the country and actually use the language. Oh, it'd be a nightmare.
Allô?
Salut, salut Sonia. C'est moi Yann, on a bu un coup à ton boulot.
Tu t'arrives?
Ouais, c'est ça. Écoute, j'ai eu un changement de programme et je me demandais si... Enfin, je suis libre ce soir.
Je suis libre ce soir. I mean, I don't even know if I really like the French language. You know, Portuguese sings more to my soul. Ooh, it's time for another daily lesson. Yes. Day 575, there's no way I'm losing my streak now. Yeah, so the beginning of learning a language is always fun. I mean, it's so cool piecing together how the language works and comparing it to like my own language. But then after a while, it just gets boring, you know? But I especially enjoy learning all the stuff that most people don't know. I mean, Spanish, like, everyone is expected to know Spanish. It's just boring. And it's like, you're expected to know it. I want to learn the stuff that no one knows, you know? Okay, so I'm going to Italy for a language study trip next week. What would I say if I wanted to tell a guy he's really handsome and get his number? Why am I learning French? That's easy. So I applied for a job at one of the biggest finance companies in France and I've got this really handy app. Let me show you. I've booked in all of my lessons with my teacher and you can see it just tracks all of them here. Everything is organized, it's perfect. So, guys, how do you feel about teaming up for the next Russian oral presentation? I just think it would be better if we all work together, we could deliver a really good presentation, and group work is always fun. Hello Busy Linguists, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to send some love my way and give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you're not yet subscribed. And let me know in the comments below as well, what is your MBTI and what do you think mine is?